Hey there Spartans, this is Richard Williams with your gear list video for the Melbourne Hurricane Heat that is coming up. This is Australian Hurricane Heat 006. So this gear list video is going to give you an idea of all of the mandatory elements of equipment, a couple of unique items that you may not realise that you need, and now you will. And also it's going to give a little bit of an indication to all of the newbies out there whose first Hurricane Heat it is, exactly what it may entail. Now, for all of our veterans, Hurricane Heat participants who are returning, now this is going to be your opportunity to start to step up. There is going to be a little bit of a leadership component coming in now to the Hurricane Heats. It is about taking responsibility for those that you are stronger than. So if you have done a Hurricane Heat before and you are not signed up for this one, I would definitely recommend getting involved in the 2018 Hurricane Heats, because they are going to be a different animal altogether. Now, let's get on to our standard gear list. Now, the first item, the most important item, of course, is your waiver, because you're not going to start without your waiver. So make sure you bring that signed to registration. You are going to need a black shirt. So it can be two options: plain black or Spartan race black of some equivalent. Previous Hurricane Heat events are perfect so long as they are black. Now, important thing, carry everything. You're going to need a pack. It doesn't need to be a huge one. A light little running pack or something with a couple of pockets on it is going to be perfect. Second item, hydration. You are definitely going to need some hydration. Either a water bottle or a water bladder, which goes inside of your pack. Essential. You're going to need to stay hydrated, and you are going to be working hard. Next one, a little bit of fuel. So either energy gels, snack bars, whatever you want, trail mix. So long as you can prepare it, you can bring it along. It is yours to snack on as we go to keep your energy levels up. Next on the line is all Hurricane Heats. You never know what's going to happen. So mandatory equipment list always includes a head torch, and it also includes chem lights or asylum sticks attached to the outside of your pack. You do not know what's coming, so do not think you do and that you may not need these things. They always come, and we always do a gear check. So make sure you bring it along. Now, on to the special unique items. These are the mandatory items which are unique to this event. So the first one that we have is a can of animal food, either dog or cat food. So what you want to make sure is that you get one, make sure it's a big one, make sure it's as nutritious as possible, bring that along. You're going to need it, and like I said, gear checks happening at the start of the day. If you don't have it, then you're not starting. Second one, this one's important and specific. What we've got here is we've got a receptacle of some kind. It can be glass, it can be plastic, it can be whatever you want. Now, ideally, write your name on it, and also ideally, most important, mark down 50 mils on it. So it needs to have a 50 mil mark for liquid. You also have to be able to put things in it. Make sure it can do that. Receptacle, name, 50 mil line on it. I'm going to know exactly whether you have 50 mils in it or not. Now then, that's all of the mandatory equipment. You can also bring along a few items non-mandatory. I'd recommend one of these, a Ziploc bag to chuck your phone and your keys in. We're not going to look after them for you, so you need to look after them for yourself. Other one is multi-tool. You can bring a multi-tool along if you want, if you feel like you need it. Definitely recommend it. And last one is, depending on who you are, everybody's different. You might need thermals, you might need skins, you might want your gaiters. Bring along something that's going to help you keep warm if you get cold, because I guarantee you will get cold. Now, registration is at 6 a.m. That means you are there at 6 a.m. ready to begin. We do our groundskeeping in the first hour. We're going to let you know what it takes to be a Hurricane Heat participant, how to complete it, what all the steps are along the way, so that way when we get to 7 a.m. we can start doing those steps. We don't want to be messing around in the first 20 minutes to half hour trying to get everybody sorted. We start at 7 a.m. registrations at 6 a.m. which means you're there at 6 a.m. with all of your gear. So thank you very much for watching the gear list video. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in about a week's time. So if you are coming to the Hurricane Heat, make sure you have reviewed this video thoroughly and you have checked your email for your gear list. If you are not coming along, then make sure you sign up so that you can come along. It is going to be a fantastic event. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.